Okay, so I've come back after a couple of hours just to check how my website on Cloudflare was propagating, and you can see now that this bar at the top has changed from being black to being green, and underneath here it just says status active. So this is all good to go. Once that is all done, you can just go up to the top to the little blue button that says crypto and click that. And you'll see just below it has SSL. If you go to the right hand side, you'll notice that it says full. You want it to be set on flexible. So by clicking the little arrows just to the right, a drop down menu appears and you can just change this to flexible. It's very important that you do that. But once that is all done, we're finished with Cloudflare. You can head back over to your ClickFunnels account, and in the top right hand corner, if you're not already on this page here where it says manage custom domains, just go to the hover over the account button, and the drop down menu will give you options, and go down to the option that says custom domains. That will also take you to this page here. Okay, so once you are on this page, you can just go and click this orange button here that says add new domain. And in here we're going to type the subdomain that we entered on our Cloudflare account and our custom extension that we registered with GoDaddy. So remember we loaded WP Business Blueprint. We added that to our Cloudflare account, and our registered domain, or the one that I registered, was paulmorris.online. So we're just going to enter those two separated by a dot. Okay, so simply WP Business Blueprint separated by a dot, Paul Morris dot online. Of course, this is whatever you entered on Cloudflare as the subdomain, and whatever you registered is the extension. So obviously not the same as mine, but put a dot in between the two. We come down here. Don't worry about the root of URL right now, and don't worry about the 404 error page right now. Just go down and enable SSL for domain. So just come down to the bottom right here, and there's a button that says off. You want this to be on. So just click that button so it turns blue and it says on. And that's it. You can just go and hit the big green button and create domain. When the page reloads, you'll notice down the bottom, it's appeared down here. I've already got some that I previously had. Ignore them. But down the bottom here, we have WordPress Business Blueprint .paulmorris.online. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to your funnel. So remember, we just go up to the top where it says funnels, hover over the top and just go down to the browse funnels option. And what we're going to do now is we're going to set up the URL structure on our membership site. So WordPress Business Blueprint, just click whatever your membership site is called. And first thing that we want to do is we want to go over to the top right hand corner where it says settings. Click settings. And in the middle of the page you'll see it says domain and it's blank. So when we click the drop down menu, It'll give us options if we've previously entered other websites. Yours will probably just have one if this is your first time. You can see down here it's got WordPress Business Blueprint added here with a .paulmorris.online. I'm just going to select that, and then I just scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there is a green button that says Save and Update Settings. Click that. The next thing that we need to do is just go to where it says Publishing in the top right hand corner, just below Settings. Again, it's given us a blank domain. Same thing again as we did before. Drop down menu, select the subdomain and the URL extension that we want, and click Update Funnel Step. Now we go down to the middle of the page where it says Main Control. There's a little gear icon below it. It says Edit Page Split Test Settings. Don't worry about what that says too much, but click the gear icon. Again, we're going to have to select the WordPress Business Blueprint subdomain and main domain, and click Update Page. Now, all we have to do is go, that was the membership access pages that we were doing. It will load that by default when you come to your funnels. But what we want to do is we want to go to the next step, or the second step, which is the membership area. And just do the same thing again. So in the top right hand corner, we click Publishing and fill in the blank domain, WordPress Business Blueprint, and Update Page. Now once you've set all these domains up, you can go ahead and start testing your URL structure and visually seeing how your pages look and all that kind of stuff. So while we're on the membership area page here, you can see that there's a login URL and a secret sign up URL. Well, these are the ones that you want to start using to test your pages. So always try to use a incognito window. That means that any cookies that might have been added to your browser won't interfere with the function of these URLs. In other words, when you test them, you want to test them from a perspective of a customer or a client or a student who has never visited them before. When you visit any website, it does leave information and cookies on your browser, and this may interfere with the way you access the site. For example, if you already belong to a membership site or you've signed up for something in the past, you might notice that you don't have to log in for that anymore. It just simply logs you in automatically. To avoid that happening during testing, we're going to use, well, I'm going to use Chrome because that's what I use. You may be on a different type of computer. You might be on a Mac or something else. But if you're on a PC and you've got Chrome, you can just simply use the Chrome browser as I do and open up an incognito window in the top right hand corner here where you have options. It'll just say New Incognito Window, and you can copy and paste that URL. So for example, the secret sign up URL, I'm just going to highlight it and copy it, open up my Chrome browser and paste it in there. And it should, so it's come up, create your account. So this is exactly what it would look like if you were a brand new student or customer coming to your membership site. So your student or customer would be able to enter their email and a password and confirm their password and create their account. The same goes for the other link here, login URL. If I was to highlight this and copy it and paste it in, you'll notice again it comes up with a login to your account. Okay, so it all seems to be working okay.